Okay, what we have here, the difference between twice a number x and 5 is equal to the number itself. So what we do is let x be that number. 2 times that number is twice the number x, and the difference between 2 times that number and 5, so that means the difference between that is equal to the number itself. Simple problem, isn't it? 2x will be equals to 10, x will be equals to 5, so that's the answer. Okay, we have a wonderful problem. What we have here is essentially we have a hollow sphere, okay, one with the inner radius and one with the outer radius. So obviously that's the material and that's the hollow part. Okay, now the capital radius or the capital R is the outer radius and the smaller r is the inner radius. Now if that's the case, what they have also provided is that the outer radius or the inner radius is an nth of the outer radius, right? So with these out of the question, we are supposed to calculate if the inner radius is an nth of the outer radius, express the volume. Okay, right, what we have here is a worded problem. The radius of the outer surface and inner surface of a hollow sphere is capital R and small r respectively. That means we have a hollow sphere, the outer radius is capital R, the inner radius is small r. If the inner radius of the sphere is an nth of the outer radius, express the volume in terms of the surface area and the radius, right? So it's pretty simple, to be honest. What is the relationship that has been provided? Inner radius is an nth of the outer radius. That means r is an nth of the outer radius. That also means that the outer radius is n times r, right? Now express the volume in terms of the surface area and the radius, right? It's a pretty simple problem. Let's first find out what is the volume, right? So volume of this hollow sphere is quite simply 4 by 3 pi r cubed, or the capital R cubed, minus 4 by 3 pi r cubed, right? So which means that the volume is essentially 4 by 3 pi r cubed minus r cubed. Now if I say this is equation 1 and that's equation number 2, and what we then do is substitute 1 in 2 for r. Okay, so what do we get? So 4 by 3 pi, but r cubed is nr whole cube, which makes it n cubed r cubed, minus r cubed, that's going to be 4 by 3 pi and r cubed, very nice, n cubed minus 1. Okay, it seems somewhere like an expression which we cannot simplify any further, but maybe we are near to the problem, right? Let's read the problem. Express the volume, that is this guy, in terms of the surface area, which is this guy. Now can we bring in surface term inside this? If we observe closely, we have 4, so we have this 4, we also have the pi, and we also have r squared inside r cubed, which is r squared times r, right? So that means it is completely possible for us to bring in s in terms inside this equation. So what we do then is 4 pi r squared r n cubed minus 1, that's 3. Now only thing that I did was I broke this r cubed in as r squared into r, that's all. Okay, so what we then do is we consider this separately, but this is nothing but 4 pi r square, which is also equals to the surface area. So what do we do? That is nothing but s r by 3 n cubed minus 1. So your volume of the sphere is s surface area multiplied by r divided by 3 multiplied by n cubed minus 1. As simple as this. Problem solved.